encountering an SHL on our streets doesn't happen often. It's a bit easier, though still not great, to find a good mechanic. However, while we don't see any chance for Kyoto motorcycles to make a comeback, there's quite a bit of hope for good mechanics, something Yamaha has reassured us of.
Today, we officially inaugurated our collaboration with the Warsaw Automotive School, the John Paweł II Automotive and Secondary School Complex. We officially opened a class under the patronage of Yamaha. We began this collaboration with our first discussions in March of this year, after which, together with the school, we prepared this workshop to the level it is at today. The school invested funds to renovate this room, and Yamaha Poland, together with Yamaha Europe, equipped it with special tools, training engines, and training motorcycles. Here we can see 4 training engines in this room and 5 motorcycles. 1 more will arrive in the form of a training Lycan. What is the idea behind this? Well, there is a shortage of good people. There is a lack of good mechanics on the market, a lack of good advisors. Together with the automotive school, we want to train them so that in the future we can recruit them for work. And the ultimate goal is, of course, to provide the best possible service at the highest possible level. Service for our customers. This is the overriding goal, but it won't achieve itself. We need to undertake this educational effort together with the schools. This is not the first school we've started working with. This is the 4th school. We also have patronage at a school in Ciechano, at the automotive school in Bydgoszcz, and at the automotive school in China. So this is indeed the 4th patronage, and we are not expanding these patronages too rapidly, primarily because we genuinely wouldn't be able to cooperate effectively. And we certainly don't want these to be just partnerships on paper. Yes, we could sign some agreement or contract, and that would be the end of it. That's not what we're after. The essential point is to actively and collaboratively work together with the educational institutions and truly educate these young students, the youth, so that in the end we can effectively gain highly skilled top-level professionals.
From a practical point of view, the Yamaha class is something that we as riders really need. I'm speaking as a former rider, but also as someone who is still involved in motorcycle racing in Poland as well as internationally. For many years, there was no such tradition in Poland, and as a result, we lacked good skilled mechanics and engineers. As a rider, I constantly needed someone who could properly take care of my motorcycle and help me set it up for races. That just wasn't available.
Today, as I manage a Yamaha dealership and service center, we still face the same problem.
There are not enough young guys coming in who already have some knowledge, who can repair motorcycles, tune them, and later even go out to racing competitions. We are connected with many racing teams, and very often we get inquiries like, do you have any mechanics you could lend us for some races? Do you have a mechanic you could assign to us for the racing season, someone who could travel with us around Poland or even to international competitions? We are always short-handed. I just hope that this class will lead to an influx of such people. Besides, there are more and more motorcycles on the streets, and there is simply a need. We want to expand our service center. Of course, funds are needed for that, to build a new facility. But then again, what's the point of setting up 10 motorcycle lifts if there's no one to work on those motorcycles? So from a practical point of view, it's a fantastic idea. There could be more classes like this in Poland. I hope that many of the boys here will come to us for internships and we'll get to see what it's like to work in an authorized service center with the latest equipment. Besides, the equipment here will be very similar to what we have. I also hope that I'll be able to take some of the boys from here, and maybe someone will go to motorcycle races with one of the Polish Yamaha teams, because as we know, Yamaha is actually the brand most involved in the sport. In Poland, we have 2 big teams, Łódź's team and Pazyra's team. These are teams that have many riders and travel all over Poland. There is a real shortage of mechanics, so this is something that will be a gold mine both for road motorcycles and I hope also for racing motorcycles.
Cooperation with schools is extremely important to us because right now this is already the 4th school we are working with as Yamaha Motor Europe in Poland. This is crucial for us both from a social perspective, since we are able to participate in the education of young people in Poland, but of course it also has a very strong business aspect. Thanks to the fact that we are training Yamaha motorcycle mechanics, we are later able to provide our customers with the highest quality of service throughout the entire customer journey. And this customer experience, the quality of customer service provided by our service centers is outstanding and so high that customers will stay with the Yamaha brand, stay with us, and will keep coming back I also hope they will bring their friends along as well. That's precisely why our ongoing cooperation with these esteemed schools is so profoundly important to us supporting both the diligent students and the dedicated teaching staff in their crucial daily role of providing comprehensive education. And that's exactly why I'm very glad that we can take part in ceremonies like today's, that so many people were here with us. And I hope that the young people, the students of this class, will also appreciate these efforts and that we can truly count on them in the future.
I have the pleasure of being the supervisor of what is probably, as was mentioned, the first motorcycle class under the patronage of Yamaha Motor Europe. The class has been established at the Jan Paweł Automotive School Complex, where the training sessions will take place. In addition to Yamaha's mechanics receiving training here, a class has also been created specifically for the needs of this company, which will educate young men who will likely graduate from this school as qualified motorcycle mechanics professionals who are currently in short supply on the market. In addition, we have so-called civilian classes, which are regular classes that follow the standard curriculum. The boys in this class will have additional classes because besides having to master the material that will allow them to obtain a mechanics certificate, mechanical technician certificate, there is also a plan for them to achieve the lowest level of motorcycle mechanic qualification, which is the bronze level. Yamaha has 3 of these levels. These are bronze, silver, and gold. They will have time for silver and gold. For now, the plan is to complete this basic level, which will allow them to find work in a market that at the moment is unsaturated when it comes to mechanics.
A workshop filled with tools and real patience awaits the next generation of mechanics. Now, all that's left is to fill their heads with knowledge and, of course, teach them mechanical culture.